Hey everyone, welcome back to Bad Karma Cast, your go-to spot for Star Trek online builds, guides, and deep dives. Join the Regulators fleet in Star Trek Online. Visit theregulators.gamerlaunch.com to enlist today. Today, we are talking about two absolute powerhouses from the Terran Lexington Dreadnought Cruiser, the Dimensional Modulation Starship trait, and the Multi-Directional Artillery Barrage Universal Console. These bad boys are perfect for cranking up your damage per second in crowded task force operations and turning your ship into a floating apocalypse. If you are running miracle worker builds or just want scalable weapon damage that shines in groups, stick around. We will break down what they do, how to get them, synergies, and I will show you some gameplay. Hit that like button if you are hyped, and subscribe for more Star Trek Online goodness. First things first. The Terran Lexington Dreadnought Cruiser. This beast is a Tier 6 Dreadnought Cruiser available to all factions, Federation, Klingon Defense Force, Romulan Republic, you name it. It has a hull modifier of 1.375, solid shields at 1.15, and that classic cruiser tankiness with 4 forward and 4 aft weapons, a hangar bay for mirror universe shuttles, and some wild uniques like the Agony Phaser Spinal Lance, and an innovation mechanic for random buffs. How to get it? Straight from the Zen Store for 3,000 Zen. It was also in the 12th anniversary Terran bundle back in 2022 for 17,500 Zen, which included other goodies, but the ship has always been solo available. Unlock the trait at Starship Mastery Rank 5, and the console comes equipped by default. It is account unlocked once you claim the ship. Deep Dive. Dimensional Modulation Starship Trait. This is a space-only active starship trait. Slot it in one of your 5 trait slots for passive power. Exact effect. When you activate Directed Energy Modulation or any Miracle Worker Bridge Officer ability, like Miracle Worker Overdrive, Inventive Systems, and so on, you get plus 3% to plus 30% bonus all damage with Starship Weapons for 10 seconds. Scaling. Based on the number of foes within 5 kilometers, caps at 10 targets for that sweet 30% maximum. Cooldown. Triggers once every 10 seconds, so it is an uptime machine with good Miracle Worker cycling. While slotted, no extra passives mentioned, but it is always boosting your potential in clusters. In practice, insane for fire-at-will boats, beam overloads, or cannon builds in Infected Space Advanced, Kytomer Vigilance, or any mob fest. Pair it with Directed Energy Modulation 1, cheap engineering ability, for easy procs without burning Miracle Worker seats. On single target, still hits 3% minimum, never useless. Deep Dive, Multi-Directional Artillery Barrage Console Universal Console. Slap it on any ship. Activates the Multi-Directional Artillery Barrage ability. Active effect. 360-degree kinetic barrage. Launches warheads in all directions. Damage. Massive kinetic damage to all foes hit. Scaling. Plus 25% bonus damage per arc with foes plus 10% additional bonus per affected foe. Self-target, point, and spam. Perfect area of effect cleanup. Cooldown, standard console fare, around 60 seconds. No formula listed, but it shreds in crowds. This thing is torpedo spam heaven. Procs torpedo sets, crits like crazy with vulnerability exploits, and clears trash mobs faster than you can say red alert. Reddit folks love it over microquantum torpedoes for burst and kinetic builds. Passives. Boosts projectile damage. Proc Heaven. Multi-Directional Artillery Barrage triggers torpedo traits. For example, Terran Task Force. Trait stacks with Emergency Weapon Cycle, Withering Barrage. Must-haves. Slot on cruisers with Miracle Worker seats. Re-engineer console for proc times 3. Weakness. Trait needs foes, men elites, or solo. Live demo time. Watch me pop Miracle Worker to Directed Energy Modulation to trait stacks to 30% to Multi-Directional Artillery Barrage nukes the sphere. There you have it. Dimensional Modulation and Multi-Directional Artillery Barrage will elevate your game. Grab the Lexington if you have not. Worth every Zen. Drop your parses in comments. What build are you slotting these on? Like, subscribe, bell. Live long and prosper.